Computer. All right, so welcome to Terps for Small Businesses.
Terps for Small Businesses is an initiative to raise awareness for small businesses in the College Park community and surrounding area.
So obviously pre-COVID, the economy was great. Everyone was patronizing all of these small businesses. They were featured on TV, organizations, and magazines such as Campus Eats. But due to COVID-19, a lot of small businesses were forced to close or have a lot of restrictions that forced them to limit capacity and cause a lot of issues for them. Okay, so the problem.
The problem is temporary businesses closures during the year of 2020. Obviously, most were temporary. However, they were unable to reopen, so most of them turned to permanent.
Initially, most businesses had to shut down completely as the country was trying to figure out the pandemic. Obviously, some of them, like Wes said, were able to open back up with limited capacity, but a lot of them were forced to close permanently.
All right, so the main problem is nearly 1,500 businesses were heavily damaged in the riots, and many were completely destroyed, forcing owners to clear the site before rebuilding. At the onset of the pandemic, 140,104 were marked temporarily closed on Yelp.com, but by August that had fallen to 65,769. That drop, however, is not entirely driven by businesses reopening. Instead, many have simply gone under. More than 97,966 businesses have permanently shut down during the pandemic, according to Yelp.com's local economic impact report. Since March, more than 1.3 million Marylanders have lost their jobs. Out of more than 170,000 businesses in Maryland, 30,000 have already closed during the pandemic, and the state expects another 30,000 to close if they don't get the help they need. And most of this problem has occurred by online spending and people not going to their local businesses. The unemployment rate peaked at an unprecedented level, not seen since data collection started in 1948. In April 2020, 14.8% before declining to a still elevated level in December, 6.7%. Maryland's unemployment rate dipped about 1 percentage point from July to August down to 6.9%, according to the latest preliminary data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics released Friday. The data is down from an April peak of 10.1% following the effects of the coronavirus pandemic on the economy, but is still more than double the unemployment rate from March, according to data from the Maryland Department of Labor.
All right, so the solution. First, you guys can follow at Terps for Small Businesses. It's the official Instagram of our initiative. We'll be featuring Instagram takeovers from local small businesses and their owners and employees. There'll be shout outs and announcements, as well as discounts and special offers from your favorite local businesses here in College Park. Also, we'll be celebrating students who patronize small businesses with incentives, competitions, and giveaways.
So we have some simple steps that you can take to support your local businesses. So the first one is shop local. A lot of the big stores have run out of essentials because shoppers are hoarding them. So a lot of local businesses do have these essentials. So please shop at your local businesses. Secondly is buying gift cards. A lot of businesses are offering purchase of gift cards on their websites. So check that out. Because of the shutdown of a lot of bars and restaurants, they are offering carry-out services and curbside pickups. Next is online delivery. So a lot of restaurants have partnered with delivery services like Grubhub and DoorDash, and then is donating to a virtual tip jar. So because of the pandemic, waitresses, bartenders, and other workers have lost their livelihood. So neighbors have created virtual tip jars. So please check out your local neighborhood page and just donate whatever you can. Next is keep memberships going. So businesses like gyms and fitness studios depend on incomes from their members. Because of the pandemic, they've had to shut them down. So if the pandemic hasn't affected your income drastically, please try to keep your memberships going. They are also offering online classes. So try to check those out and support local businesses. Um, you can also share your favorite companies on social media, like their pictures, follow them, and also let your friends know about them. Um, and you can also connect to companies online just by checking out their websites and following them.
So someone we need to praise is Dave Portnoy, founder of Barstool Sports, who launched a $500,000 relief fund in order to aid small businesses through the pandemic. Business owners can apply online and receive assistance from the Barstool Fund. Portnoy is committed to raising even more money for small businesses if the fund proves successful. Portnoy has also called on Congress to step up their support of businesses in America. The Barstool Fund is just one example of public figures stepping up to support small businesses.
Right. So just like Wes said, Dave Portnoy really stepped up to help small businesses. So now it's up to us to support local businesses in our community. Just some of the examples of small businesses in our community that we can support: Marathon Deli, RJ Bentley's, The Rail, The Board and Brew, Q Japan, Cornerstone Grill and Loft, Bagels and Grinds, and The Bagel Place. These are all local institutions that have been serving our college community for years, and it's our turn to kind of step up and help support them. So to recap, like we mentioned before, COVID-19 has caused all sorts of issues with restrictions and limits on all of these small businesses. It's caused a really big financial and mental strain on all of these small business owners. So ways we can help: follow at Terps for small businesses, use all the steps that Anushka mentioned earlier, and just support your local business. The next time you're going out to eat, next time you want to shop, get a drink, support a local business. And now we've spoken to some small business owners here in College Park. Here's what they have to say about COVID-19 and how it affected their business.
Hi, I'm Evan from RJ Bentley's. So due to COVID-19, obviously we've been greatly impacted with not having the students come here, enjoy their time as they have for a number of years. Actually, it'll be 43 years this December. During this time, we've had to kind of change our tactics, go with the flow and do different things that due to the different restrictions. But luckily enough, the local support of the community and the students who keep coming in for food and still good drink every now and then, it has helped us. And hopefully by fall we're back to normal, to where we can all let's go events and just have a good time there.
Hi, my name is Jose. I'm from Marathon Deli, and COVID-19 has impacted us greatly, but due to the support of all of our students here at University of Maryland and everybody in College Park, we've luckily been able to stay afloat. Even through our move to our new location here. Hopefully we get to see everybody here next semester, next year. Everybody that we miss, and hopefully everybody has a safe summer.
Hi, my name is Ricardo Rivera from British Columbian Restaurant. I just want to talk about a little bit about our restaurant. We started in the middle of the pandemic. There's been a lot of challenges with the list of people we have. And we've been having a little bit of support of the community, and we would love to have you guys around here and try our food. We're trying to do our best to have you guys come over, and we've been fighting with so many issues, and let everybody know on the continent.
Support small businesses!
All right, so we really appreciate all those hardworking people for taking the time to speak with us about their business and how much the support means from the community. I would really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch our presentation. Remember to support your small businesses, and we are Terps for small businesses.